Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of the Imagineers Disney podcast. I'm your host, Matt, and today Susie is not with me. She is actually at Walt Disney World, probably gallivanting around in Hollywood studios, making googly eyes to Kylo Ren. But hope she's having a good time, and she will be back with us soon. But today, I am actually honored to have with me as my co-host for today, Mr. Adam Duckworth of Travelmation. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, glad to have you. So, Adam is actually the owner of Travelmation, which is a authorized Disney vacation planner, one of the leading Disney vacation planners in the industry, if I may say so.
Thank you, sir.
So, Adam, tell us a little bit for the people listening. What is Travelmation?
So here's the deal. So a long time ago, I loved planning people's Disney trips. I loved it. It was something that I just had a passion for. I wanted to see people as excited as I was related to these experiences. And so I started Travelmation, the words travel and animation combined, in 2012, which was really cool. And it was just me on my couch with a laptop. And so I love helping people plan their trips, and we've grown since then. So now we are about 165 folks deep who love planning people's Disney destinations, vacations. So we just believe Disney is the key, the front line on vacations. They're awesome. Their product is a premium product. They're amazing. And I've loved it ever since I was a kid. My mom and dad took me when I was so young that I just wanted to help people share that joy as they grew up. And so that's what we did, man, and I loved it. And Matt's been a part of our team for, a year and a half.
Almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years this month. So
yeah, really cool. So Matt's not only a great part of our team, but he's been fun to work with and work alongside. And so we're a big family here at Travelmation. We love each other. We love what we all do. And so the rest is history. The future is bright, shall we say? So we're excited.
Yeah, and I think that really does make a difference. I think every single one of the agents with the company really love Disney, but they want to make sure that everybody that they work with has the best time possible. So
that's it. It's interesting because we talked about, the business side of things and booking trips and vacations and the whole deal. And that's all part of it. But at the end of the day, when you get to the end of your life, and I'm going to talk about this early next year at our retreats, so I don't want to spoil anything, but when you get to the end of your life, what do you remember? You remember memories. You remember your family. You remember hanging out with those people who meant the most to you. And that's what we do. We help people create those memories. And that's important to me because I feel like that if you can have that perspective in your realm of thinking, then it just makes what you do even matter more. And so that's what we do. We're trying to look at life and people and families and how they interact. And so it's been a really cool time. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it is once again an honor to work with you, and
thank you, brother.
And it's an honor to work with you listeners. So if you guys are looking for a vacation, myself and then any one of our agents at Travelmation will be more than happy to get you started on your booking for your next great adventure. Speaking of great adventures, today's topic is actually the Aulani Resort in Hawaii. And Adam recently just visited there and been there twice. And we're actually going to talk a little bit about that and what you can experience there. I know that for some people, they're like, what is Aulani? I don't know what that is. And for others of you who have possibly traveled there, Aulani is actually one of the highest rated resorts in the world. So, I mean, it's an incredible experience. So, Adam, so the last trip you went on, just explain just kind of what is it like to go there and vacation?
Well, it's awesome. Let me tell you why, because Aulani is in Ko'olina, Hawaii. So Ko'olina, you may not know it, but it's a golf community. So I did not know that, but it's this very high-end, kind of ritzy part of town, yet Aulani is this hidden gem in this part of town that's just unbelievable. So but when you get on the resort, it's about 40 minutes from Honolulu International Airport. When you get on the resort, it's amazing. You just feel like you're immersed with experience as soon as you walk on. From when you walk into the lobby and they give you a lei and they give you this water, this pineapple, it's just amazing. So anyway, you walk on site and you're like, I don't want to leave. You're like, why would I go anywhere else on this island but here? It's amazing. And so it just is this immersive Hawaiian cultural experience, which I cannot hype up more than I have. It's amazing. It's so cool.
And I know when you walk into that lobby, I mean, it's very grand. If any of you have ever been into the Animal Kingdom Lodge,
Yes.
High ceilings, just very grand in scale and scope.
What I love about walking into the lobby is you look at the Pacific Ocean through like the glass that's right there, and you go like, wow, I'm here. I'm in Hawaii. This is so cool. And right to the right is the desk, which is also really cool. The theming and the design of Aulani is unmatched in my opinion, even though there are some similarities to other Disney resorts, because, you know, the Disney resorts kind of mirror each other at some level, but this is a unique, non-bland compared to everything else place. It's amazing.
And I know one thing, they don't beat you over the head with Disney per se.
No, they don't.
So I know some people are a little apprehensive. Well, I don't want to go to the place where there's Disney characters all over the place and the Mickey Mouse ears everywhere. I think one of the great things about this resort is they really honed in on the cultural experience.
Right, they did.
Even in the theming. So it is very authentic in theming as soon as you step through the front door.
It is. And you know what? I'm a Disney guy, so I was like, where's the Disney? Where's Mickey? But you can't find him. Like, you have to go to the character breakfast to like meet him. You know, that's how kind of hidden he is, because they want you to feel like you're a part of their culture. Yet Disney has kind of put their pixie dust on it, like I like to say. And that's the cool part. It's very well done, but it's not overly Disney, which is another reason to go, because it's so unique and cool in that way.
And one of the great things is it's not Disney per se, but the Disney quality permeates the entire resort. So tell us a little bit about, what can you expect when you are getting a resort room?
Well, my favorite resort ever in terms of branding is the St. Regis. You know that. I don't know if you know that about me, but like the St. Regis is the finest resorts, in my opinion, in the world. If you're in a city and there's a St. Regis, go. It's unbelievable. This is the St. Regis of Hawaii. It's amazing. There's a St. Regis on Kauai, but on Oahu. In Oahu, though, it's so like well done and kept up, and the details are so unique. Yet it's Disney. It's everything's pristine. There's Mickey stuff hidden. There's the Hawaiian flair. They know exactly what they're doing, and it's the most finest hotel I think I've probably ever been to. It's an amazing resort. So Disney has their fingerprints all over it.
So as far as the rooms though, so with like the room space, the amenities, is it comfortable? Does it feel cramped?
No, it's very spacious. The comfort level is of any Disney property. It's great. Now, I will tell you this. So at Aulani, there are a couple of different like accommodation types. So there's the villa accommodation type. So if you're a Disney Vacation Club person, then you're probably going to end up in the villas. But if you're not and you book outright, there's the hotel accommodations. Both, I've stayed in both, one each time. Both are phenomenal. I would always recommend, if you can afford it, and you should afford it if you can, but the ocean view is fantastic. It's just a unique thing. So last year, Caitlin and I stayed in a one-bedroom villa, and I said to Caitlin, I was like, this is amazing, because we don't even need all the space, but there's the living area, there's the bed under the TV, there's the pull-out couch, and then there's the shower. Just like the rain shower.
The rain showers. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, the bathroom was amazing. And so the comfort, the amenities, they're all there. It's all upgraded. It's all new, right? Disney has put their heart and soul into this place. And so it's spacious, the amenities are great, and you will just absolutely love any room you land in. But there are different types of rooms, from hotel rooms to villas. So, you'll have to determine what fits, your family's needs the best.
Yeah, and there's something for every budget. So,
right.
It's not going to be cheap. You are flying to Hawaii and you are staying in one of the best resorts in the world.
Aulani is not cheap. No one ever said Aulani was cheap.
But
cheap is not a word we use.
But and I can say this with certainty, you get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
So you are not being ripped off. So.
Yes. And Matt, another thing, so me and Caitlin, unique thing about us is we don't have kids. And so a lot of times people will go to us, why do you go to Disney places without kids? this is not, to reiterate, this is not a big Disney place. This is a very well-themed Hawaiian experience with a Disney flair, which is unique. So we love going to the adult-only areas and the adult-only pool. We do not necessarily just want to have kids here. This is a different type of unique situation. So we love every minute of it. So.
And I'm actually glad you mentioned that as far as accommodations for adults and things that adults can do. One of the highlights of the resort has to be their spa. So
oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Aulani?
Yes.
Don't get me started. Okay, so hold on. Let me sit up in my chair. Okay, so it's probably the finest spa I've ever been to in my life. It's amazing. So what's amazing is the experience from the beginning when you pick a Hawaiian stone and keep it by you the entire time, which is so cool. And then you go to this 30 minutes before your massage, you go to this relaxation area. So it's got walking paths and hot and cold plunges and aromatherapy stuff. And that's great. But then my favorite thing, it's the 7 rain showers of Hawaii. So it's these showers that you pull and they drench you with the 7 different rains of Hawaii, from a downpour to a mist and a rainforest rain. It is so I want to go right now. I'm going to get on a plane right now from Miami to Honolulu and go there because I want it so bad right now. It's only 8 a.m. Let's go right now.
Yeah,
go.
All right, we'll be there later today.
It's the most amazing thing I've ever done in a spa. It's great.
Yeah, if any of you have actually experienced the Senses Spa at the Grand Floridian and on the Disney Cruise Line, I would actually almost say that this is almost on a completely different level.
Completely different level.
So they offer massages, facials, they offer couple massages.
We did a couples massage.
Yeah, so that's a great thing to do with your significant other. And another one of the cool things that I saw that they do massages for expecting mothers. So,
cool.
Yeah, so
I need to know that. Great.
And fellas, you can have fun too and relax. They have massages for gentlemen. They do traditional shaves and they have barber services. Adam mentioned the hydrotherapy garden with the 6 rain showers of Hawaii.
I love that Matt gets the name right. And I'm the pre-relaxation area. And that's the hydrotherapy garden. I'm well, listen, isn't it just relaxing before?
Yeah.
I love it. He's excited.
But yeah, the waterfall rain showers, the mineral baths, and then the Pulu bar, which is where you can create your own scrubs with essential oils and herbs. So that is also a nice little element that they throw in there at the spa. And then, of course, they have a fitness center, which is open 24 hours a day. You can get a customized workout regimen by a licensed professional there. And then they also offer yoga classes. So there is plenty to do for adults there in the spa. And then there's actually one little thing that kids can do as well. They do offer spa services for children as well. But kids can, especially the girls, can go get a Moana makeover. So that is a highlight. So you can get makeup and then a costume. So it's very similar to Bippity Boppity Boutique over at Disney World, where you can go dress up as a princess. And here it is a Moana makeover. So if you are planning on traveling to Aulani and you're taking your kids, that may be one of the top things that they would want to do for sure.
I'm sure.
Moving on to the dining options. Ooh. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Favorite part. So we mentioned that, there aren't a lot of characters around at Aulani except for at the character buffet. So I apologize in advance if I am butchering the Hawaiian language. I'm doing the best I can. When we say that Aulani is authentic, they really go to authentic with even the naming. So the Makahiki character buffet is one of the things that you can do. And they do a breakfast buffet and they also do a dinner buffet. And this is where you can experience the most Disney characters on your trip. So that is a great spot for the kids to enjoy a meal. And then I know that the Olelo room. Did you do that while you're there?
Get the wings. Oh, the wings are amazing.
Well, talk to us a little bit about that and what that experience is like there.
Well, why I love the Olelo room is because, like, right outside the Olelo room every night, they have like live music, and so the sun's going down. So if you want to relax, you can sit out there, have a cocktail, have an appetizer. It's a great way to kind of wind down your evening at Aulani. We do it probably 3 out of 4 nights we're there. We go to the Olelo room and just chill.
And I know that the drinks and appetizers are attached to kind of their Hawaiian names, correct?
Yes, they are. They're attached to their Hawaiian names. Everything is kind of like labeled with a Hawaiian alphabet there, which is really unique and cool. And so we spend most of our nights before the drinks looking at like the menu items, going, how do we decipher these? What are these? But no, it's great. You should totally go. And Matt, I see that the next thing we want to talk about is Ama Ama.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, their signature dining restaurant for the resort.
Dining restaurant. And not only is the view just spectacular, like the view is second to none. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's just like there's just flat ocean and rocks and mountains, and it's right there. But the food's phenomenal. Like every piece of the Ama Ama is worth it, and you should totally do it. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's one of those restaurants that really features and focuses on local ingredients. So with Ama Ama and the Olelo room and the Makahiki character buffet, I mean, you have, and then poolside, they're going to have snacks like
all day,
shaved ice and all sorts of fun stuff. So the food options down there at Aulani is...
Let's talk pool for a second.
Yeah.
I know we don't want to be here long, but like, I mean, if you have a family and you're bringing your kids, the pools at Aulani are second to none. They're amazing. I mean, there's slides, there's an amazing pool area. I mean, multiple pool areas. There's a hot tub, a spa. I call it spa, but it's like a hot tub that like overlooks the ocean. It's unbelievable. But then again, if you're an adult only kind of a person, like there's an adult only area that you think you died and went to heaven. There's waiters and waitresses and cocktails and bars and a waterfall, and you're just like, I'll do this all day.
Yep.
It's awesome.
So yeah, great way to relax and just kind of get away for a little bit. And then for the kids, I mean, there's plenty of stuff to do at the pool too. I mean, the pool there is humongous. 8,200 square feet.
I think it's the biggest on any Disney property, even though I'm sure there's another big one like Art of Animation, but still, this one's huge.
Yeah, and it has, there's a kid's splash zone, and in addition to like the pool and the activities there around the pool, there's also the Menehune Adventure Trail and Bridge. So the trail is actually interactive, and it's a scavenger hunt. So the kids can go along this trail, and then there's some interactive elements within the trail itself that will help them with clues and search and stuff. So it's something that can really entertain the kids and keep them occupied. Same thing with the Menehune Bridge play area. It has a couple of slides, so it's a great playground for kids. And then Auntie's Beach House. If parents want to really get away and just spend some time together alone, you can absolutely send your kids ages 3 to 12 to Auntie's Beach House. And during the day, they'll have crafts, they'll have games, you'll be able to watch Disney movies. And let me preface this by saying that all of these workers that work in these kid centers are professionals. Put your mind at ease. This is a great place to leave your kids, and they will have an awesome time in that area. And then I know we talked about the Moana character makeup over at the spa, but you can actually meet Moana, so that is a new popular thing. So the Moana meet and greet is also available there. So those are really some great activities for kids. And then let's talk about the beach just real quick. So I mean, this is a beach resort,
right?
There are things for the entire family. So I mean, what did you do? Did you do any beach activities while you were there?
We did not. We did not purchase any beach activities per se, other than wade in the ocean. But we love that area, that cove that's there. It's an amazing place to do things. There are a whole bunch of activities that you can purchase. We did not. We just kind of chilled out, but we're not activity people. So like we do some other things, but my wife is more of an adventurer. So like she does local things and like seeks those things out, but we did not do any Disney things per se.
Well, let's talk about that real quick. So you can leave the resort and do some excursions out on the island. So real quick, like what were some of your favorite things that you did?
So we went and we climbed Diamond Head Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Great. drove to the North Shore in Oahu, which was like kind of the beach area. We went to Pipeline Beach, which was really great to see the huge waves. We also went to Hanama Bay, which is a old kind of like reserve in terms of snorkeling. And so we snorkeled there. It was a really great time. There's a lot to do on Oahu. People go like, oh, Oahu's Honolulu. It's a city. No, there's a lot to do there. And we went shopping downtown just because that's my guilty pleasure. But like, many people do not want to go shopping on vacation. Fine. But there's a lot to do in Oahu other than just the city, Honolulu.
So for those who are interested in actually doing some excursions like that, what was transportation like? Did you Uber? Did you rent a car?
We rented a car. We just found like if you wanted to get around a lot, that renting a car was your best option just because you had your transportation at your fingertips. But Ubers and the one-day Aulani rental are there at your fingertips, but you can't use it more than a day.
Very good. So going back real quick to the beach area, I know that Adam didn't do anything.
Sorry, I ADD'd.
No problem. So some of the things that you can do at the beach, and there's really something for everyone in the family. So there is paddleboard and snorkel rentals. In fact, the resort has a private snorkeling lagoon, and that is great. I mean, fish everywhere. So it's going to be, if you like to snorkel and if you have like underwater cameras, GoPros, like this is a really good opportunity to get some great footage underwater in that lagoon area. Then they also offer a guided canoe adventure, and they have sand sculpture lessons. There's programs for toddlers and teens. I mean, there's stuff to do for everyone. I think that's what makes this resort great. So it's an escape for adults, but it's also an escape for the kids too. There's literally something for every member of your family. It is a phenomenal experience to vacation there. And if you're interested in actually taking a trip to Aulani, there's actually a special going on right now. If you travel to Aulani from now until December 21st of 2018, and you stay 3 nights, you get a 4th night free. And then if you book before June 20th of 2018, you will also get a $150 resort credit. And if you stay 5 nights or more, you will receive 30% off your total stay. So there are lots of offers that are going on right now for Aulani. Some great specials throughout the end of the year. And if you'd like to book any of that, we'd be more than happy to help you book. And just contact either myself or any one of our agents at Travelmation. Look up Travelmation on Facebook. Like Adam said earlier, we have over 160 agents now. So contact your local agent, and they will be able to get a quote for you and get you well on your way to your Aulani vacation. Just briefly before we close, I know that we talked about stuff going out throughout the end of the year with Aulani, but there's other stuff going on around parks this summer that I briefly want to highlight. We have Pixar Fest, which is going on right now, and then Pixar Pier opens on June 23rd over at Disneyland. Both Pixar Fest and Pixar Pier are taking place over at Disneyland on the West Coast. And then on June 30th, over here at Walt Disney World, Toy Story Land opens. I know that has been long awaited. The additions of the Slinky Dog Coaster and then the Alien Swirling Saucers with Toy Story Midway Mania are really going to open up that park to more options for the younger ones in your family. I know that, Adam, you're going to a media preview.
I am. I'm going to the press event for Toy Story Land on the 28th and 29th of June.
So yeah, you're gonna get a first-hand look at it.
Can't wait. In fact, I think you're gonna be there with me to get some footage, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I will be there. Would not miss it for anything. I definitely want to. I am really looking forward to the food. I
know.
The lunchbox sounds so cool in their menu.
Cool.
So be on the lookout for that. We're going to have reviews and pictures and videos of Toy Story Land and everything that you can experience there this summer. So that's going to be a great time. Well, I think, Adam, we have about covered all the highlights for Aulani. I think we're good. And all the stuff that is coming this summer to Walt Disney World. If you would like to book your vacation, once again, email us. Email me. My email is matt@imagineerspodcast.com. And if you enjoyed the podcast, go rate it on iTunes. We are also available on Google Play and Stitcher. And then go like us on Facebook. So we keep the Facebook updated. We actually just uploaded some pictures from Dapper Day this past weekend at Walt Disney World. So go check those out. And then follow us on Twitter at imagine_ears. And we'd love to hear from you. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave us a comment either on Facebook, Twitter, or email us. And we'd love to hear from you. Adam, thank you so much for joining us today. It has been a pleasure. Hope to have you again on in the future very soon. So
yes, my friend, thanks for having me, and thanks everybody for listening. Have a great day. Have a magical day.
Thanks everybody. We'll see you next time.